Hi, Tim Sells here with another episode of Straight Talk. In this particular series, what I'm talking about is a journalist named Ellie Flynn wrote an article that has to do with network marketing. And so we're kind of breaking it down and I'm exposing to you how they're manipulating particular things. And so in this one, as I said in the last episode, there's kind of this weaving of multiple topics, all right? So there's a weaving into the Mormon religion conversation and organized religion and cults and MLM and different things. Not really even nailing anything. Nothing new has really been exploited. She talks about being undercover investigation. What that simply means is that she signed up in a network marketing company and she was there on the false pretense. So she's pretending to be training, but what she's really learning is learning the secrets. Okay. So in this one, she's bringing up this discussion around monetizing relationships. Okay. So I'm going to give you her quote. These days, when I scroll through social media, I can spot an MLM post a mile off. What I once would have seen as normal selfie is in fact an advert for a new product. What I would have once interpreted as an old acquaintance getting back in touch, I now realize it is a recruitment drive. Anytime I see the words exciting opportunity, work from home, or message me for info, alarm bells go off. Perhaps I've become cynical, but I can't help but wonder what the intent behind those messages is. Okay, so that's what she said. You can see I highlighted two particular things, advert for a new product and alarm bells go off. And so what happened to me when I was reading it is that I was like, okay, I'm not sure if Ellie has phobia about network marketing or she has phobia about like promotions in general. So I would want to know, number one, do alarm bells go off when you see a billboard, drive by a mall or a restaurant, receive an email promotion, receive a discount coupon in your mailbox, go to the grocery store, see a TV commercial, see a promotion on the side of a bus, see a promotion in a magazine, see a house for sale sign, see your own article with ads all over it, right? So what I'm basically looking at is she targeting network marketing or is she targeting the fact that there's promotions all around us? Because number one is I would want to ask, like, why wouldn't you acknowledge a friend who might be promoting something, right? Maybe you might learn something about products. You know, like, can Ellie only purchase from a mall or a grocery store? Is that what has basically kind of have her locked into that box? So if Ellie is cynical about all marketing, fine. She just needs to make sure that she does a piece on the how many marketing messages we see in a day. Because the fact is that every business has to promote. That's the only way you find people, right? And but if she's only targeting network marketing, then she's using network marketing and she's using network marketing in a way to say that group is wrong, right? And that is what it looks like, because I've not seen anything else that she's written. I've looked at all of her articles. I've not seen anything she's written about promotions or marketing in general. And so that would mean unprofessionalism as a journalist. And so she's no longer got the hat on her head as a professional journalist. She's just a biased person. Okay, so doesn't matter who she writes for, she's just being a biased person, period. Okay, so when I want to show you a clip, all right? And this clip has to do with a whistleblower inside of CNN who basically took his camera in and he recorded a lot of messages that were in high-profile meetings at CNN, and how they targeted different audiences and what they're going to say about this and what's their main objective in this and things like that. It's very fascinating to watch the whole thing. I've just got a short clip that I want to share with you, okay? So let's roll this clip.
CNN says like they want to portray the contrast, but really it's partly because like conflict is what sells. Nobody wants to hear 1 minute canned statements.
Gotcha. So, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's like
conflict. Create clicks, get more money. Create clicks, get more money.
Okay, so create conflict, right? Contrast, conflict, antagonism. I've done another video on this about where network marketing got its reputation. And you can take a look at that. I'll put a link down below or somewhere. But the whole idea is create that antagonism, create that conflict. It drives more clicks. And then what he said is create more clicks, make more money. Okay? Drive clicks. Okay? All right. So boss, and if you happen to watch that whole thing, you'll see that the boss sets the agenda. Employees execute or they're fired, all right? And employees, I'm talking about news stations, okay? So I say, what's the intent behind what Ellie writes? Okay, like, so she goes and she creates this conflict, right? Mormon church, Utah, MLM. So she creates this whole thing, cult, yeah. And and then maybe I'm cynical, but it appears to me that Ellie's intent is to get clicks so she doesn't get fired. Okay, so I want you to just look that this right here is the content, okay? That's the content. All of this are the advertisements around it. And so just like that CNN whistleblower showed, is create, in other words, get a person here based upon the drama, but have them look at this stuff, because when you click on stuff, they get money. That's the advertisers. And so back here, when she was over here, let me go back one more. So when she was over here saying alarm bells go off because a friend is suggesting a business or a product. I don't see why alarm bells go off. Like if a friend comes to me and says, hey, you know, what do you think of this? Or look at this product. I'm going to evaluate the product based upon the product. All right. And I'm probably a little bit more interested in sharing my money with him than I am some person I don't even know. Right? Like, what's the, who am I paying anyway? You know what I mean? All right. So I hope that that makes sense there. Okay. So it's very clear to me that that if she doesn't generate this, and it doesn't matter. So sometimes she's writing only for BBC, and other times she writes an article and then she puts it up on the Associated Press network. And when they pull it down, she gets paid. And so this might be sitting in, you know, like a Canadian news station or a UK news station or something like that, or United States. The bottom line is that they pull down articles to create clicks, and those articles have to bring eyeballs. All right. So if she doesn't do that, she gets fired. That's her intent. Okay. So if it has to do with, like, if it has to do with her not liking marketing, Well, that's just an atmosphere that we are in. All businesses have to promote. All people have to promote. If you want to get married, you have to go out. You're going to have to generate leads. You're going to have to do contacts and things like that. And the other piece is after you do contacts, you set an appointment. Think attorney with this one. Do a presentation, follow up, and then you get to serve that person, and then you get to make money. And so in this situation, that would be contacts. And so that's what Ellie is talking about. But network marketing isn't necessarily limited to personal contacts. Any way there is for somebody to perceive a promotion is how network marketers can do it. You know, like we can use Facebook, we can use Instagram, we can do expos. In other words, like a wedding expo or something like that. We can do postcards, we can buy leads, we can do banner ads, we can do book. In other words, we can do any way that we want to do. So it's not just limited to how she was implying it there. So, all right. So hopefully that helps you understand the intent, the motivation that sits behind why Ellie would write this article. All right. So I'll see you in the next episode. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this particular behavior, about them writing articles, knowing that it's creating the conflict and then weaving in religion and all these kind of things. What do you think about that?